At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting! Yield to me! Nothing can bind me! Leah! So much for your escape! Escape! The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you? I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing annoys me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled.
Hello everyone, welcome back to JOYTIME CUP Unity. Today is another day of the lower brackets, and the teams which will be facing off each other will be Yaiba Esports versus 10 Seconds. Yaiba Esports on the blue side and 10 Seconds on the red side. Both of these teams will be looking to face off each other and go to the next round. But which team will be the one coming out on top? We'll be finding out really soon. Let's see here what the bans and picks will be. Blue side going for the first ban. Yaiba Esports will be banning out the Matilda here. So it's really a very good ban, I would say, because in this meta, we usually see the Matilda being abused because of the mobility that it provides. And that is why we will be seeing the Matilda ban here. The next ban which will be coming in from Yaiba Esports will be the chip. And on the other side, team 10 seconds have banned out damage dealers actually. They don't really, they're not really bothered about the roamers, it feels like. So that's why they'll be banning the Fanny and the Bruno. And along with that, let's see what ban does Yaiba Esports do? Yeah, they have decided to go with an alpha ban here. So they ban out a juggler, they ban out two roamers as well. So no mid lane ban, no goal laner ban. Definitely feel like in this meta right now, the goal laners are the most priority picks here because they are the ones who carry the game. They are the ones who deal the most amount of damage. So I feel like a goal lane ban is definitely necessary. So let's see. if we're seeing going to see a we might be seeing a Claude or something. We might be seeing a Layla or something, but instead we'll be seeing another jungler ban. It will be the Suyo, which has been banned out here by 10 seconds. And with that, the first pick coming in from Team Yaiba Esports will be Zushin. We all know Zushin is one of those mages you don't really want to leave out if you are not going to have mobility heroes. So that is why Yaiba Esports picking up the Zushin for themselves. It already forces the enemy to pick up heroes with dashes because otherwise you'll be getting picked up and shown by the Zushin during the team fights, and you won't be able to use any of your skills. So that is why this Zushin is a very good pick from Yaiba Esports. Let's see what the next pick will be from 10 seconds. 10 seconds are picking up the Sicilian already. So it seems very obvious that Sicilian is a very good pick in this meta right now because of the damage that it has and also the mobility that it provides, the sustain that it provides actually, because of the bad face ultimate. So even if you are a link, even if you're a some other assassin which tries to go in and kill, then you really cannot kill the Sicilian because of the healing that it has. So of course the Sicilian is a very good pick here, but along with that, we have seen a Khalid being picked up as well. So the Khalid is actually a good pick, I would say, because of the mobility that it has. But now it will be Team Yaiba Esports picking up another hero or two heroes. It will be the Hylos and the Harith, both of them, their names starting with H. And I definitely feel like the Hylos is a very good pick because the Hylos usually gets countered by the Vexana because you really cannot, dive in with the, glorious pathway because the Vexana will stun you. So that is why the Hylos is very good when it's going up against a Sicilian. But of course, the Harith is a very good pick as well. But let's see if the Harith is able to work out or not, because we all saw that in the M6 tournament, in the third game, the Kelra, one of the top goal laners, picked up the Harith and it don't really work out well for him. So I don't really feel like the Harith is the best goal lane pick here. So let's see if this Harith works out for Yaiba Esports or not. But for now, it will be 10 seconds. We'll be picking up their third hero for the first phase. Let's see what they finish off the draft with it. It will be a Granger. So the Granger has been picked up here, and we all know the Granger is actually a very, very easy food for the Ling. So let's see if Team Yaiba Esports will be picking up the Ling, or will the enemy Team 10 seconds be banning it out? And with that, let's see what the first ban will be in the second phase. The enemies, they're taking their time deciding the bans, and the first ban will be the Hilda here. So a lot of mobility that the Khalid provides can usually be, countered because of the Hilda, because the Hilda also has a lot of mobility and sustain. And in terms of sustain and tankiness, the Hilda right now it beats everyone out there. So that is why we are seeing a Hilda being banned out here by 10 seconds. And let's see what the next ban will be coming in from Team Yaiba Esports. And I feel that Joy. So we might be seeing a Joy ban here, it feels like. And of course, it will be the Joy, the signature hero of the jungle area right now. It's a very, very good hero when it comes to jungling because of the, short cooldowns and good ultimate mobilities there as well. So yeah, a very good pick here being banned out here by EA Sports. They want to pick it up because now it's going to be 10 seconds, so I'm going to pick up the first hero. And the Hayabusa being banned as well. The teams are looking really good with their draft today. So it's going to be a very interesting match, it seems. Of course, the Harith is the only one that I'm not really sure about, but other picks are very good coming in from both sides. Let's see what the last ban will be coming in from Yaiba Esports. I do feel like they should go for they should go for a jungler ban here, but instead they'll be going for the Edith. Okay, not really sure why an Edith should be prioritized here though. But yeah, with that, the second phase ban section is over, And we'll be moving towards the pick phase. Let's see what 10 seconds pick up as their first hero. They don't really have a jungler yet, so I feel like they should be able, they should be prioritizing the jungler first because the enemy, yes, they will be taking the link away because if you give the link away to the enemy, then the enemy will have the chance to kill this Granger and the Sicilian. And that is why the link has been picked up here, denying the enemy the opportunity to do so. And let's see what the next pick will be. Two picks will be coming in from Team Yaiba Esports. They don't really have a jungler. They might be thinking of picking up a jungler and a an EXP laner, I would say, because I feel like the Harith is going to go for the gold lane. So let's see the EXP laner and jungle pick of Yaiba Esports. Okay, so it feels like it could be a Chow here, but will it be a Chow? That is the question. I feel like the Chow could do well here to lock down the Sicilian or the Granger from the back lines, but now they'll be going in for the. Oh my god, really interesting picks coming up here. The Jawhead and the Fredrin. The Fredrin is actually a really good pick in this meta right now, especially because these assassins they can get crowd control by him. So when contesting the objectives, the assassin actually stay away from this Fredrin. So it just gives him the upper hand to use that retribution properly. That might be the reason we're seeing a Fredrin being picked up here. But will it be the Fredrin only? I'm not really sure. We do see the Joyhead as well, but I'm not really sure if the Joyhead is going for the roam or the EXP these days. These fighter and tank heroes are usually flexed in two roles, the roam and the EXP. So I'm not really sure where the Joyhead and the Hylos will be headed. But for now, we're looking at the last pick. It will be the glue being picked up here. So it's a really good pick in my opinion because the glue actually is able to counter the mobility that the enemy has. It will be able to counter the Jawhead and the Hylos, either of them. So yeah, very good picks coming in. And with that, let's head into Land of Dawn. It's going to be the first match of the day between Team 10 Seconds and Team Yaiba Esports and the Joytime Cup Unity. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn, the first match of the day between Team Yaiba Esports and Team 10 Seconds. Yaiba Esports will be looking to take the victory here with their draft. But of course, the enemy has done a pretty good job with their draft as well. They have a Zushin, so crowd controlling heroes are there. But let's see if the damage department is okay or not, because both the teams, they seem to be more late game oriented. They don't really have enough damage in the early game. So yeah, that will be something to consider, and let's see which team will be coming out on top. For now, we're looking at the lane matchup. It's going to be the Hylos in the EXP and the Glue in the EXP, and it's going to be the Khalid roam and a Jawhead roam. So two fighters going up against each other. Really interesting. And with that, look at the Zushin already starting to dominate the river area with those lantern flares of her. And now we will be looking at the gold lane matchup. It's really interesting to see if they had it or the Granger who will be down dominating. Both of them really rely on that ultimate because the Death Sonata and the Zaman Force, both of them are very, very useful ultimates for the hero to deal damage. So that is why it will be interesting to see which marksman, which gold laner will be able to get the gold lane power spike first and able to burst down the other side. And with that, look at this Zushin always poking this Khalid. This Khalid not really having the best time today. And with that, we see the Jawhead is trying to scout out the area, but he might get caught here. He's between three members. The Hylos successfully able to cut the lane. That's interesting. And to be honest, the Granger and Harith matchup is really interesting to me because both of these heroes, like I said, rely on the level 4. So which hero will be able to get the advantage first? It will all boil down to that. And the fact that the Harith is actually a very, very strong early game hero. The Granger cannot really do much because in the early game, the Granger doesn't really have enough stacks to do anything. And with that, I'd like to welcome Peachy here, who is on the caster's desk right now. So, Peachy, the match is between Team Yaiba Esports and Team 10 Seconds. Team Yaiba Esports on the blue side, Team 10 Seconds on the red side. And as you can see, the turtle is already up and the Fredrin looks to be the one taking it first.
Oh, look at that first blood already in, and we are looking at the turtle right now. One last hit, and it would be onto the hands of Fredrin. Now the team fight is still going on. Double kill picked up by the Jawhead, and will he be punished for making that play? No, they need to make sure that they are getting the glue as well. Oh,
Whoa!
the ejector! What an ejector play coming up. Glue in a very dicey position will be taken down. Jawhead is a roamer, and yet he's taken up so much kills.
And the Sicilian gets the buff for his teammates, even though the Fredrin was trying to steal it away. Blade of Kibo not really able to steal the blue buff. And with that, the goal difference is sitting very much comfortably in the hands of Team Yaiba Esports right now. 10 seconds, really struggling to find the flow that they need. I definitely feel like the reason of this is because, oh, look at that injector coming again. This Khalid, he keeps getting caught out by this Jawhead's injector. And like I was saying, Peachy, the fact that you have a Sicilian and Link and Granger on the same side, you cannot really do much in the early game.
That's true. That's true. You know that the Link is a buff dependent. He is item dependent. You need to make sure. Oh, wait a minute. But the glue does get a split on onto that. The glorious pathway coming onto the play along with the bad impact. Okay, one more hit of the bad impact, and that will be the death for the Hylos. And no, Hylos is still surviving, but will be taken down. That would be just another kills in the first kill so far. But again, onto the side of 10 seconds, they are heavily dependent onto that mid to late game. So that's where they're gonna shine, and that is why that they are losing the early game. Look at that Zaman post out as well, but that is just the Jawhead waiting out for the ejector. Wait a minute, look at him.
Oh, look at that right target there. Targeting the Granger. For the Granger though, he does have this mobility to able to survive, but will he be able to survive for long? Zushin going in with the Lantern Flare. Will he be able to secure a kill there? And with that, Zushin marking down the Sicilian as well. Everybody being taken down left and right. They'll be falling down. 3 members in the top lane side. And look at the glue. He gets caught in the injector again. And he will be going down into the hands of the Zushin. Ling arrives late to the scene, and we might be able to see a kill in the hands of Ling again. The shutdown secured there by the Ling, but now he might be getting caught out. But of course, look at that Finch poise. He's able to manage to escape there.
Oh, he is safe for now. But he did get that shutdown from that Lucian, which is much needed into their hands right now, given the fact that they are running on a deficit onto that gold, onto their skills as well. Look at that. Another turtle up. This would be the second turtle of the match. Now, there is a chance that the Link could get a contest on, but wait a minute, look at that. They are fighting near that. The glorious pathway coming into the play. The Sanguine Claws does connect onto the high loss. Not much. It is just a defensive play coming up, making sure that they are just zoned away.
Yep, look at the Zushin using the lantern flare to check the bushes, right? That just shows that they know what they have to do. And for now, the Ling is forced to do the split pushes because he cannot really contest for the objectives with the farm difference that they have. So I think it's a good idea that they are going for. But how long can you keep split pushing? Because the enemy, when they get those items, they are going to be pushing down your lanes. You need somebody to defend, and I definitely feel like the Sicilian can do a good job, but the frontliners are not really able to sustain all the damage that is coming in.
That's true. That is true. So much damage into the hands of the Jawhead alone. Look at him. His ejector plays are perfect, making sure that he is marking the right target. Look at the chase onto that Khalid. He will be safe for now, but okay, the shift is onto the bot lane right now. Jawhead waiting it out. Okay, making an ejector play onto the glue is like a very dire situation when he's very low. But the tankiness that the ejector plays. Yeah, look at that. It was onto the steel and was point on, but they just got onto that sanguine flow. So much damage coming on through the bat impact. So but the appraiser's wrath will be the one taking that glue, taking that Khalid down. But wait a minute, another ejector play coming up, and that would be the glue falling down as well.
That was a very, very good gameplay there coming in. I mean, the synergy was on point, and they were able to come out on top. They took down so many members, even the jungler as well. The Ling was sitting on a comfortable 2 kills, like only 2 kills that his team has, and he gets taken down as well. And that just shows the target priority is definitely right, and it will be in the hands of the Sicilian and the Granger to do something in the late game. The only thing that I know is that this, this composition, they don't really have too much. They have the dive, but they cannot really go, directly to the backline like the Link can. So that is one advantage that you have. If you can maintain your positioning, then you can definitely make it right with this Sicilian and the Ranger.
Oh, definitely the Raging Sandra comes into play, but he will be punished for making that low HP play. And the Harrod picking up the kill. Okay, Harrod tries to go in with more, but they are just getting zoned up. The Lantern player directly onto the lane yet again. He will be slain. Now look at look at how Zushin is into the backline, so comfortable. No fear of the frontliners coming to her, or maybe the hyper carry who are the link. The glue coming right onto the back lane. She is just waiting at her. Look at her. Another Zaman force coming onto the play. Ejector on point. That would be the Khalid trying to survive, but it will be the glue with Faldra along with the Khalid. Look at the Zushin. Yet again, another kill trying to fish out for more, but wait a minute. The Fraser Breath was there, but it is just not enough damage. They are safe for now. Just losing two members for a 0-2 trade.
The Link. The Link
The
gets caught
Link.
with the April, with the ejector, and he gets taken down as well. It's not really looking good right now for 10 seconds. And look at the Harrod. Too much aggression. Diamond Force inside the base, and now he'll be the one getting taken down. It's a shutdown secured there. But the Zushin is, like you said, is comfortably sitting in the back lines, just picking up and throwing whoever she likes, whenever she likes. And the enemy can do really nothing about it. Even the Sicilian is also comfortable, but the dive coming in is really good. The glue though, he'll be able to use the split onto the Fredrin. But the Fredrin, oh my god, this glue is way out of position. He will die, I think.
Yep. Definitely. Look at them. Look at them. They just don't need damage a lot from the frontliners. You're talking about the Fredrin. It is just mostly the Jawhead doing that damage as well as the ejector. Other ejector, but his teammates weren't there to give him that little backup he needs. But 1v1, ain't no way, the Link just lost his life in that 1v1 situation against a Harrod. That just shows how 10 seconds is behind in farm, and with the level 1 Lord taken down already. Oh, wait a minute, another ejector play coming up along with the unstoppable force. Look at that. The Ranger, the Jawhead was soaking up all the turret damage. He's in a very dicey position, and he will be shut down. The shutdown transferring onto the hands of the Sicilian.
Yes. Look at them going in all aggressive and getting shut down there. I think they could have ended the game very easily if they played it more seriously, But right now it just seems like Team Yaiba Esports is just having fun.
Definitely. A team. Oh, look at the itemization right now. Because of the shutdowns that he's getting, the Sicilian is able to farm up. The Sicilian is able to get up. But I am not liking that Sky tier counter the Granger. That is a very, very bad item right now at this current moment, with the Lord marching down and the Granger not getting any kills. Look at that. The Lord already coming down towards that. Oh, Jawhead trying to get an unstoppable force as well as the ejector play. Waiting it out. The Zaman was coming onto play as well. The Lord is there. Chip doing that damage onto that turret, and it will be just Khalid falling down. Now the front laners are almost gone. Just the glue, and the minions are pushed down as well. Glue, what are you doing? Go save your base. Look at them. The Spitzer comes into play along with another Zaman force into the mid lane. Hylos would be the one taken down. 10 stacks into the hands of Granger finally.
Finally, the Sky Piercer showing some amount of usefulness, but not enough to keep those inhibitors alive. They will lose the inhibitors. They might be losing the game as well. The enemy does have a lot of minions, but they need to sing the lanes in order to do so. And the lane clearing is coming from the Sicilian is enough to survive. But yeah, another inhibitor going into the hands of the AV Esports.
Okay, the Blue trying to get a quick spread. It will be the Khalid who will be falling down into the hands of the Zushin. Look at the Zushin yet again. Oh, ejector play as well. Look at them. This is like a chain CC coming up, and they are just not leaving 10 seconds. Now the death of
Yep, the Red Sonata does not connect well, but okay, it's a shutdown secured there by the Sicilian. The minions are pouring in from all sides. And I definitely feel like now Team Yaiba Esports will wait out for the Lord instead of forcing out a fight here.
Yep, that is true. If they do it, that is a very good course of action because oh wait a minute. Oh, that's just a little fun play coming up from Jawhead. He just wants to get another troll around. Now, Team Yaiba Esports are making sure that they are getting their resources ready, all for the retaliation that Team 10 Seconds can give them because we are into the mid game. Team 10 Seconds are getting some few kills, are getting some few farms that they were lacking. So that is again a good news. But we need to see that the Sicilian is getting ample amount of farm. If he doesn't get it, that is going to be quite a dicey. But look at that, the Lord already being taken down. Now, the Jawhead as well as the Harat alone were just enough to take it down, and the Link was busy in that split push.
Yeah, the Bling definitely busy in the split push. I mean, there's no way they can contest the Lord with the the farm defense that they have. Oh my God, the glue tries to check the bush, but will get caught out there with the unstoppable force, and it will be the Hadit securing the kill there. That's a very unfortunate trade. I mean, it's not even a trade. It's a very unfortunate death actually, because now you need the frontliners to be there for this Lord defense. But the glue, I think he won't be, or will he be able to make it in time?
He needs to be there for the team. Look at that. The minions are definitely pouring in. I can already smell a flicker and an ejector play coming up from that jawhead because the minions are all synced up from the bot and the mid lane. Look at that. The ejector play just come up onto that Ranger. Ranger in a very low health. It will be the Harris who is getting that massacre along with the Zushin. The base is quite low and it is just Team Yaiba Esports winning up the first match.
That
Victory!
was a really good play coming in from Yaiba Esports, and Yaiba Esports winning the first match of the day in the Joytime Cup Unity tournament. And this just shows that they are strong contenders in the next round as well. So we'll be looking up for Yaiba Esports in the next round, and 10 seconds will be given a goodbye here. So yeah, with that, we'll be coming back with more matches. Me and Preachy will be bringing you guys right back.
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my power.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape! The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The end of the long summer. Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape! The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
End of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing annoys me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The end of the long summer. Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing annoys me.
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The end of the long summer. Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again at Joytime Cup now, proceeding ahead with the second match of the day. This is will be between Team Duckers Esports versus Team Can I Win. Look at that. Interesting teams. I have seen Ducker Esports a lot into the tournaments quite lately, and I'm excited to see what they have into the hand. Now, I'm your caster Peachy, and along with me, I have Fredo today. Hello, Fredo. Welcome back.
Thank you, PG, for the warm welcome. This is a very exciting match. I've seen Duckers Esports, play before as well, and they are a really good team. So I'll be excited to see if Ducker Esports can, impress me again with their gameplay in this match, which is going to go down between Team Can I Win and Duckers Esports. For now, looking at the first ban of the match, it will be the Zushin, the one which performed really well in the last match, has been banned out in the first ban of the second match.
Definitely, the Zushin is definitely one of a very, very good band. The last match we did see how the Zushin was comfortable. She had enough frontliners who dealt damage, who had that tankiness for themselves to make sure that she is onto the back lines, picking them up, giving them the CC that the team needs. So one of the very, very good bands, but Team Can I Win looks like this is a homework ban. They have made sure to get Duckers esports. Look at that, Hilda getting banned. That means that the tankiness as well as the invade potential will be out of the match today.
Definitely, if you go with a Hilda ban, you do know that you might be picking up some assassin, assassin as their jungler. So that might be one of the reasons why Duckers Esport have responded with a Fanny ban here. So of course, the Hilda ban, just like I told you, the Hilda ban means you might be looking to pick up a assassin jungler. So that is why we are seeing the Fanny ban. But of course, nevertheless, you know that the Joy is another hero that can be used as a good juggler. So let's see if a Joy ban happens. But look at Kenai with they ban out another mage here.
Oh, one last ban would be into their hands very, very soon. But Team Docker Esports, they pull out the Bruno. They don't want the Bruno into the match because that the Malefic gun is an item where it benefits him so greatly that you need to have an assassin in your team to get onto him, and with that it will be banned. Team Can I Win really may have to make sure that they are banning up that uh, Joy, or maybe something onto a meta hero. What will it be? Oh, they go for that tankiness, go for that tank ban. Now the high loss is a pretty good ban as well. That the glorious pathway is something to be just avoid, because the amount of slow that it gives, it is truly annoying. And with that, we are seeing the first pick coming up. What do you think about this pick, Fredo?
I definitely feel like the Matilda is a very good pick because you can pair it up with any other hero and it will work out really well. So even a marksman, jungler as well, both of them can use the guiding wind to get out of sticky situations and can even use it to make a dive as well. So that is why I feel like the Matilda is a really good choice for a first pick. But let's see what they pair it up with. But meanwhile, look at Can I Win? They pick up two really good heroes. But okay, they pick up the Granger. So now the enemy can, think about picking up a Ling, I should say.
Oh, the playing works out very, very well, definitely. But along with the Matilda, I want to see that Alpha coming up as well. We might be seeing that very, very soon. But if it's the case, then it is going to get pretty interesting, given the fact that they already have a Matilda. But no, that will be a Paul and Koopa along with the Suyu. Suyu definitely not a bad choice, but again, the damage potential. He is quite flaky. When you compare him with the Alpha, but it's a very, very good hero. You know that the Suyu is into the meta. He will going to deal damage, and any point of time he can snowball the game.
Yes, definitely. There is always a snowball potential when you pick up a Suyo because in the early game, he gets the power spike when he just reaches that level 3. And with the enhanced skill, you can deal a lot of damage as well and finish off the heroes with the Evil Queller or even the Soul Sever. So that is why I feel like the Suyo pick is definitely good here, but I'm not really sure about the Popol and Koopa pick because the Popol and Koopa, even though it's a very very good pick, if you think about the benefits of the another just having two people on the map, but of course the mobility factor is something to consider here because the Pokemon and Koopa does not really have any dashes, does not really have any mobility skills, so it will be really vulnerable if the enemy picks up a Nolan or something.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And to surprise Popol and Koopa, Team Can I Win have picked up a Louis, one of my favorite heroes, and the diversion plays. There are endless possibilities of that diversion plays coming in. You don't know where she is going to pop up. She's like a mini chip right now, making sure that she's getting her diversions, her damage as well. Okay, she's like a chip with a damage. So you know that you need to avoid this lady, or make sure that you're taking her out right before the team fight. And proceeding ahead into the banned section right now, the Alpha will be banned, and along with that, quite a few tanky heroes onto the other side is getting banned as well. Understandable. Team Can I Win do have a Khalid, and I feel like this Khalid is going to be the roam.
Yes, but look at them, they go with the Khalid as the roamer, I feel like, and along with that they'll be going with Fredrin as their jungler. So of course the Fredrin as well is a very good jungler in this meta right now. But To my surprise, I'm really feeling why the joy has been left out here. I mean, it's Joy Time Cup, and we all know this meta is all about joy as the jungler. But we don't see any joy in this match so far. I mean, if the Fredrin could go as a EXP as well, we have seen Fredrin going EXP in the M6. But of course, let's see what the last pick will be. But meanwhile, look at the other side. Duckers Esport picking up two really good, zoning potential heroes here, the Yuzong as well as the Yi. Both of them, they provide a lot of zoning potential in those team fights. So it will be really, the team fight so far for Dakar Sport will be really good, considering they pick up these two heroes as their last pick.
Okay, okay. The draft is definitely looking good onto the side of Team Tucker Esports. They are picking something onto the oldest meta that we have, the Yuzhong, the Popolenko. This is quite interesting to see that Team Tucker Esports are still remembering that. And this is what I expected. Team Can I Win? I wanted to see a support with a Fredrin, and I got that support. Will be none other than a Rafaela. But again, the Rafaela needs to be onto the back line, making sure that she's not getting into the way of the Suyu, or it is going to get quite hard for them. And if the Rafaela is picked, that means that the Khalid is pushed to the EXP lane. That is going to be another interesting matchup to see between that Khalid and a Yuzhong, given the fact that Yuzhong was once crowned as the EXP king and the Khalid was also. So this is something new to see.
Of course, but right now the current EXP lane champion, the current EXP lane, god is none other than the Phobias, right? But even the Phobias gets countered by the Yuzong. So that means this Yuzong might have an upper hand in this matchup against the Khalid. But it'll be really interesting to see if the Fredrin works out up against the Suyo, or will it be the Suyo coming out on top? What I'm not really sure about is why the Suyu has gone for a killing spree here. Is it
Mobile
because of the confidence that he
Legends!
has? Or is it just because he forgot to change the
5
talent?
seconds till the
I'm not
enemy
really sure
reaches
about
the
that. But with that being
battlefield.
said,
Smash
ladies and gentlemen, I
them!
welcome you all to the Joy Time Cup.
All
It's going to be a
troops
very interesting
deployed!
match here between Duckers Esports. Uh, and what was the name of the other team?
Oh, can I win?
Oh yeah, can I win? I mean, the name sounded so casual that I almost forgot about it. That can I win? Because I don't really see can I win. I just win it, sis. And that is
Yeah.
why we're looking at both the teams trying their best to win out this match. But of course, in the mid lane matchup, you have the Yve up against the Luoi. The Luoi not the best at lane clearing. The Yve can clear really fast, but both of them clear at the same time. That's so good from the part of Luoi.
That's true. That is definitely true. And again, another fact is, Team Can I Win actually politely asking, your opponents to win. And with that, I do see something into the middle in the yin and yang combo is there. Look at that. Look at the damage from that Luo yin and yang combo already coming onto the play. That will be just, skills coming up for the Louis to back off as well.
Yep, and now we might be seeing some trouble because now look at the Yuzong. Oh my god. Is Khalid able to escape, or was it the Yuzong trying to look at that, and it might be a first blood there. But the Lori manages to escape the situation.
Yep, she is safe, but the first blood going into the hands of the Khalid. And, the Suyu got that opportunity to take down the Luo E. The score currently looks like one
Oh,
for two. Another person might go down, and the Suyu just surviving with the sliver of HP. What a matchup. What a Suyu, HP that he ran off with.
yup, I mean that was so close. The appraiser is right. If it landed on him, he was surely dead. But of course, that just shows that this match is going to be intense, like I said, because it's Tuckers Esports going up against Can I Win. Both of these teams are really good, as we can see already from their way they're playing. But the first turtle, it feels like it'll be going into the hands of Can I Win.
Yep, they got that turtle, they got that early advantage that they needed, given the fact that they were the ones taking down two kills already. And with that, Fredrin is doing an amazing job moving around the map as well. He was there at the same timing, and I'm looking at the Suyu as well. Both the junglers are quite experienced in themselves, and they're just making sure that they are getting those ganks as well. Oh, the Death Sonata coming onto the bot lane. That there is this little damage onto him, but I feel like as soon as Granger does get a lot of items, the Koopa is going to be the one onto the chopping board.
Definitely. Of course, the Koopa will be the one up front, so he will be the one getting down first. And now look at that diversion play coming in from the low E. The might be seeing a flying real quick. Look at the friend he goes in.
Oh, look at that, look at that. That was a very, very close call for that Matilda, but she just survived. Now, bot lane, the team fight is still going on. The even a very dicey possession will be taken down. Breton would be the one, but there we go. Louis does get another matchup as well, another kill as well. The purple and Koopa falling down. Oh, top lane, I do see something. Top lane, the Yuzhong looking quite low. He is just waiting for the Khalid to jump in. Oh, but he does get ganked. The circling eagle quite there on point, and he will be, made sure that he is going back to base.
That was a really good, show of skill, I should say, because Zhang was really aware that he could bait out the Khalid if he's able to show himself on the map and if he's able to wait for his teammates to arrive. And he did just that, and the Khalid was totally unaware of the Suyu and the Matilda which were approaching, and that's why he got taken down. For now, the second turtle is up. We will be seeing a skirmish, I think, because this time around, I definitely feel like Junkers Esports have a better position to contest for this turtle. And look at the Yuzong here. There's a diversion.
Yo, the diversion is already on point. Matilda was the one who did spot it out. But look at that. Frederick gets the turtle along with the Yuzhong as well. Yuzhong down, but the yin and yang combo right out to the purple and Koopa will be the death for him. 3 members are already down. They try to get a hand for the another. The stun coming in from the Veggie Sash. He will be taken back. Oh, there will be a wipeout because definitely in a very dicey position. Look at the Matilda fighting for a life. Will be taken down.
That's a maniac for the Granger right now already, and looking at that, can I win are actually not asking anymore. They are literally forcing the enemy to say yes, because they are not even asking for respect anymore. They are just taking a maniac away, and now they're saying, I don't want your permission, I'm going to win it anyway.
Oh, that's true. Look at that, the circling eagle coming onto the play. I feel like Matilda is definitely into the very dicey position along with the Eve. Oh, the guiding wind will be there to help. But no, the Louis quite inside. Now just one hit away. That was the flicker Rhapsody coming up from that Granger, making sure that the Matilda won't be the one going down. Look at them. Matilda down. That means that an easy pathway for them to take down that bot lane towers as well. Just look at the matchup. Top lane as well. So much skirmish. Okay, I see a skirmish on the bot lane as well. Not much, but there's both the EXP laners as well as the Suyu just waiting it out to make sure that he is getting little farm from the top lane.
Fraser's Rat deals a lot of damage, but the E was able to survive thanks to the shield coming in from the Matilda. But yeah, with that, okay, another diversion play coming in this time around, but it will be just to get away from the situation. Now the Suyu might get caught out, but he dashes away to safety. And this is the third turtle of the match, and I do feel like right now, even though Dakar Esports are in a better position, they still cannot contest for that because they don't really have the zone control.
Definitely. They are losing onto the gold. They're losing their money right now. They're losing their kills right now. Since Team Dakar Esports are mainly onto that like mid game, the damage coming up from the Suyu, the damage coming up from. Oh, okay. Almost.
Almost.
Yeah. And coming back to my point, Suyu with the. Oh, wait a minute. Another diversion play. Team, can I win? They are just not waiting it out. Look at the flank coming up onto that Yuzhong, taking him down surprisingly. That was a very good flank. On top of that, I have not seen the Rafaela, once out of possession. She is playing it out very, very safe. The RWM coming onto the play. This VPT Khalid, walking out safely for now, and no damage coming from the RWM as well. So, turrets are falling down. The Rhapsody coming onto the play as well. Look at the Popol and Koopa melting down. So much damage already. There is this Eve along with the Yuzhong trying to wait it out. Oh, the Yuzhong jumps it, tries to get a damage onto them. The Rafaela would be unfortunately the one falling down. Their teams are still going ahead. Look at them. They don't want to stop. They want to take all their blood to their hands. Now there is this chase for that Ranger, but it was Suyu falling down. I feel like Suyu would be the one falling down because Suyu is surviving. He is dashing it out. Look at that.
The Granger! Sky Piercer popped off onto that you, and you will be the one going down. But now look at the Popol and Koopa getting taunted here by the Fredrin. The airstrike coming in from this Matilda Airlines will be taking down the Fredrin. The low E using the diversion yet again. I don't really know where though. Oh my god, this low E is nuts. Oh my god, this guy. He diverts to their base to take down this Popol and Koopa. Oh my god.
Can I win? They just want the blood of that Popol and Koopa. They are not gonna let him breathe. Look at that Popol and Koopa already having that 3 deaths, not being able to get enough farm, not being able to look at that. The circling hill coming onto play, 2-man knock up. The blue buff, the purple buff will be safe for now. Now onto the bot lane as well. 1v1 matchup. Who would have thought that the Granger would be winning that 1v1 matchup against a Yuzhong? This is used to be the Yuzhong winning out, but the revamped Granger, so much potential onto the ring, so much spammable as well. Look at the diversion play coming up. It is just the Louis alone tries to get the call. They are too far away.
Yep, and now they are taking away farm as well from the Suyo. The Suyo, even though he wanted the snowball, not really able to get that. And Real One Revelation in a very, very bad position. And now she will be the one getting taken down. The Granger on the rampage, able to take down 2 already now. The Popol and Koopa takes away the Rafaela. Double kill secured there by the Khalid. It's actually a triple. Now he's looking for a Maniac. Another Maniac from another member of Team Can I Win. Will it be seen? Unfortunately, the Yuzhong will be able to escape and Khalid will not be getting his Maniac.
Close call for him, but that was like almost a wipe out. Just the Yuzhong surviving it out. And the Lord is up. I do see the Fredrin already onto that Lord, making sure that he is getting that. And look at the damage coming out from the Granger. Looking at the itemization. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Yuzhong in a very dicey position will be compromised. He will be taken down. Now the Granger very comfortably dealing damage to the Rhapsody. With a shutdown into the hands of that Suyu. Another shutdown that was for the Granger falling down, but they lost the Lord. The diversion play is there just to scare them off, and no members will be coming off right there. That if the Louis did commit there, she's gonna be on the deathbed.
Definitely, the he committed a little bit too much there. Now the Eve, though, in a compromising position, will be able to flicker out to safety. But now they look at the Suyu coming in with the flank onto the Rafaela. The Rafaela very, very low right now. Might be getting taken down inside the manipulation, and with that, the Fredrin next up on the chopping block between 5 members will not be able to survive. They got into the wrong position and they got punished for that. And now Ducker Esports are the one taking control of this game. The goal lead has been reduced to 2K.
Definitely, this is what I was wanting to see, because Team Ducker Esports, they had that on to the mid-game to the late game, but Matilda gets a engage on with the guiding winds as well as the circling eagle, but there is this Khalid trying to run away, trying to not get a chase onto him. But wait a minute, look at that. The Louis did commit there, but that was just for them to get make sure that the Lord is just keep going on, because the Lord might be popped up right before it could reach the inhibitor, which would be quite a waste of a Lord, given the fact that this is the level, okay, not the level 2 Lord, the level 1 Lord, And with that, they could have popped off the inhibitors if they played it right, if they did not let go of those 2 to 3 members right there.
But look at the range. Look at the range of the Louis shown on the map right now. This range is insane, and that is why you have to be really safe. You're not really sure where this Louis is going to come, but look at that. They come inside the look at the bush, and now the flank comes in. Granger.
No way. Ranger taken down. Another person down. That will be the Rafaela. No support so far. The Fredrin trying to survive it. A double kill picked up by the Yuzhong though. So much damage. Look at the Yuzhong. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Out.
Is there a wipeout? That is a wipeout. A complete wipeout from Sarah's team. Can I win? One single diversion.
Oh my God.
So much. Look at them. They are pushing down the base. You know, there is this holy passive coming out from the inhibitor. Will this be enough to take down that? Oh, that is not enough. There are 2 cannon minions and Team Dakar Esports. What a turn of table.
Oh my God. That diversion was completely suicidal. I mean, you give away the information to the enemy, and they already saw that you were coming, and that's why when they came in all together, they were ready. You saw going with the petrify combo and the real world manipulation coming in as well. I mean, they were completely caught inside the area where you wanted to play. You know, Duckers Esports wanted to play inside the real world manipulation, and that's why they got caught out there. And the Suyo coming in at the right time, you know, with the evil queller, dealing a lot of damage along with this roll sever as well. And that is why they lost this match out, which they were winning so comfortably. Can I win? Throwing away an entire game in just 1 kill. This Granger, I mean, look at the Granger, right? He was so farmed, he was so fed, but literally, this guy, I mean, he almost carried the game all by himself, but he lost this match due to one mistake by the Louis diversion.
That's true. What a game. What a game. That was definitely interesting to see. And I'm curious to know what other matches will be coming up as well. This really played out very well.
Yep, and with that, we'll be coming back with more matches next. We still have one more match left today at the JOYTIME Cup tournament, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
End of the long summer, Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
End of the long summer, Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing annoys me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
end of the long summer, Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing avoids
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Joy Time Cup. We are back again with another exciting match, and today it will be between Limitless Infinix versus Mina no Tenki. Now, the both teams really have something for us to put on the table, put on the show as well, because I am curious to see what bands, what tricks are they going to go ahead with. So far we have seen a lot of meta bans, meta picks, as well as comfort heroes as well. But today, will it be something different? I'm curious to know. And this will be your caster Peachy, and along with me, I have Ray today. Hello, Ray. Welcome to Joy Time Cup.
I'm so happy to be joining with my best friend Peachy because it's always lovely whenever she's around, right? But anyways, let's see. This is the last game of tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and see what these teams have in store for us because obviously this is the lower bracket, so we are seeing a few teams that play for comfort, but at the same time playing for meta. Last game, I saw a Popol being coming in, not considered that much of a meta, but he was able to change the game quite a lot due to his team's coordination. So I'm looking forward to if something similar will happen or the meta will be the one winning it out. Anyways, the bans have already started and we're just seeing the simple meta bans right now, like the Gatot and the Fanny and Bruno Sicilian. So Limitless Infinix, they have the first pick. Let's see what they want to go for.
Okay. So far, so good. The bans are over. All the meta heroes are already on to the bans section. Now, there is a possibility of the Matilda coming onto the play along with the Suyu. The last match. The last match was a phenomenal match coming in from the side of Team Dakar Esports. They turned their tides. They capitalized that mistake that Team Can I Win made and made sure to not give them the victory that they were asking for. So in this game, I want to see something similar as well. So the first pick into the hands of Limitless Infinix. What are they going to pick ahead? The Suyu as the first pick, or the Matilda as the first pick, or even the Phobias as the first pick would really work it out very, very well.
I'm just noticing the first pick is Ray. Guys, it's not me. I'm not playing, sadly. But Ray will be picking up the chip. Pretty interesting. It means that they're going to be giving out the Matilda onto the other hand. So if Matilda is picked up, it means both of the teams will have a lot of mobility, a lot of things to go around the map. So it's going to be interesting. I hope my buddy Ray can, do my name justice.
I'm curious to know, Ray, about that as well because the chip you're talking about a chip right here. Chip does have a endless possibility with that shortcuts, with that a mini diversion place coming up. But again, he has multiple counters, and one of the counters that we are currently seeing is getting picked up. Look at that, the Carmilla coming onto the play, but the Carmilla does have to make sure that she is tanked up, getting up all that HP into the hands and trying to get that bush check. So with this hero, I would really prefer a Fredrin coming onto the play as well. But let's just see what team Minano Tenki would really like to go ahead with.
I Carmilla, not a bad pick, not a bad pick, but I feel like it's a little bit more textbooky. Like, oh, they will use the ult, like the shortcut, and you use the Curse of the Blood because they are together. But I feel like Matilda is a much better counter because if I'm not wrong, yep, Matilda is left out open. So if you pick up the Matilda, you will be, able to outmatch the mobility that comes from the chip. And not to mention, Matilda is an amazing engage or a disengage tool. So if chip is just coming to your lane and Matilda is happen to be present there, she can easily disengage. If chip is coming into your marksman, you can easily just use the guiding winds to get out of the situation. So picking up the Carmilla, it's more like a brawl situation, like Carmilla wants to fight, but I feel like Matilda is the safer option. But anyways, what am I seeing here? Like, damn, I understand that Lela is strong, but a priority, very understandable, very confident from the team, Limitless Infinite.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's true, Ray. That is definitely true. Look at that. They want that Lela no matter what. Against Mia. This is going to be like the first of the first heroes getting released onto the marksman lane. That is going to be some kind of battle that we are going to see. Now coming back to the one last okay. Coming back to the band section as well, we are seeing that Ling, the Suyu, the Alucard. The Alucard, will this would be a respect ban, or is this a homework ban? Because I feel like that is definitely a homework ban coming up, and another jungler getting thrown off. Both the sides lacking that jungler, so it is they thought that it is the best course of action to go ahead with the jungler ban, but right now we are seeing that Hayabusa coming onto the play.
Mm. And that is what you pick up the Lala so early on. There is a price to pay, and that price it is the ninja himself. And if Hayabusa is able to flank properly, he can easily take out this Lala, especially considering the fact that a lot of junglers, just like I mentioned, a little bit of homework being done. Alucard, Maris, and as well as Yo, Ling, all of them have been banned out. So the Alpha is the only possible jungler I feel like Team Limitless can pick up. And I guess that is what exactly Team Minano Tenki wants it. So I'm looking forward to how they'll be responding, or they're just going to be picking up a Bane or perhaps something else. But it will probably be okay. Phobia's coming into the play. And ladies and gentlemen, there is Skyline who hasn't picked up a hero yet, but it should be the far side, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Sometimes we do get bugged, so I think this is the moment that we are here. But that second pick is a Farsa. Now, I was hoping the Joy could come in handy as well in the side of Team Limitless Infinix, because it could work very well given the fact that onto the side of Minano Tenki, they are vulnerable. The Mia is vulnerable as well as the Hayabusa, if the quad shadows are out, the Hayabusa has nowhere to go and just take all the damage that is coming into his way. So that is one thing that the Hayabusa really needs to be see about. But there we go. We are getting that EXP laners. Now this is going to be the face off between a Phobius versus a Yuzhong. Interesting. I am seeing a lot of Yuzhong today. I'm so happy to see him back into the matches, given the fact that he is, he has not been picked up a lot lately.
Yep. And funny enough, in this game at least, Yuzong makes a lot of sense considering you want to win out the early game. After all, I mean, in a very interesting scenario, most of the time, like let's say theoretical, Lela would be winning out the matchup in the late game because she has the range. Mia cannot compete with that because of it. You want the early game, and Yuzong is the perfect answer. Not to mention, he can easily dominate the Phobius right before he gets to level 4 because Yuzong doesn't need that. Yuzong level 1 power spike, he can easily combo it with the Petrify and kick down Phobius. He does have the Vengeance, but anyways, that might not be much of an issue because in the early game uh, you know the scaling up of the vengeance, it's quite low as well. So I'm liking their strategy. I'm liking the mid lane control that they have because with the Farsa they can zone out, but at the same time though, the other team, they have the Valentina, so the IMU is going to be coming in handy, and as well as the fact that the feathered airstrike, it's going to get copied as well because other ultimates, I don't feel like they're that much to use. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land of dawn, and it's going to be the last match of tonight between team Limitless Infinix and Minano Tenki.
Okay, there we go. There we go. The matches have coming up very, very interestingly, but we do have a pause coming up, a technical glitch or a technical issue. We will be solving that very, very soon. But till then, Ray, the draft is on. You just saw all those picks and all those bands coming up. Now the Valentina does have a lot of options of ultimates to go ahead with. Does she have that early advantage into the hands?
I mean, honestly, I feel like she can only possibly use the feathered airstrike as much as possible because other than that, like Carmilla's ultimate, it's going to be really situational because you need to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that they're together. Then you can link them together, or else, I mean, it's going to be 50-50. The Carmilla will link you guys and you will
Definitely.
link them up. So it's going to be a 50-50 of a team fight. So it might be a little bit of a gamble, but if she wants to go in for it, she can go in for it. On the other hand, if she copies the feather airstrike, if Carmilla comes in, she can easily zone her out. So I feel like both options are a possibility and both options can be picked up. But I'm looking forward to one person, and that's Ray. Like this dude, I don't know if his name is Ray for many years or he copied my name. But anyways, I'm seeing him on the Lela. Funny enough, I'm a goal laner myself. So let's see if he can match
Oh.
my rhythm.
What if this is a case of identity steal, stealing some identity? What if he's copying your strategies? Maybe what if he's gonna take your casting position as well? But with that, Lela, the Mia, very late game. That's you're talking about like after the 15th minute. You cannot be, waiting around that. But the early game quite into the hands of the Farsa as well as the Valentina as well. That Valentina pick is a very good pick, but all again it depends on the Valentina users as well. If her positioning is wrong, if his or her positioning doesn't matches up to picking that hero and making sure getting the Valentina's passive in their hands, taking in that to advantage, then Valentina would be really not of a very good pick. You picked up a Valentina just to counter that Carmilla, and with that we are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Let me welcome you to the land
Five
of dawn
seconds till
again.
the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Oh, I like this
Smash them!
cameraman. He's being cheeky. He's following Ray.
Ultras
But
deployed!
sorry, I couldn't respond to you earlier because when you said he's going to take my casting position, I was drinking the water and I just choked on it a little bit and I had to
Oh.
mute myself. But yeah, anyways, I'm not going to let it happen, bro. Okay, you better take this victory first. I shouldn't be
Yep.
biased, but I'm rooting for you, Ray. Go ahead and let's see what happens into the gold lane and river matchup because it's gonna be the most important factor. Because I feel like Hayabusa and Alpha they're evenly matched, but at the same time, the Hayabusa has easier time to get the snowball because one Ugi Shadow Kill into that Lela, she's gonna be in trouble. So okay, Chip
That's
also has
true.
revitalized.
Yep, that extra, extra XP healing that they need. And with that, they are trying to get a quad shadow. Okay, Hayabusa does get the quad shadow. Valentina flickered out of that situation.
Oh,
Yet looking quite low, but the first blood will be here. That will be the chip going down. But Alpha won't be backing down, will be taking another kill as a revenge kill onto the roamer. This was a roamer for a roamer. Pretty well.
yeah, but it was I guess, a fair trade on both ends, the 1-for-1. But one kill went to the jungler and other went to the mid laner. So it's gonna be interesting who is because Alpha requires the snowball, but Farsa does not. So because of that, if Alpha scales up a little bit more, Hayabusa might have some trouble to answer to. Right now, is Alpha. Look at him already wanting to bother the Carmilla even more. And if it's another kill, that means that's 2 kills under his belt, right under 2 minutes.
That's true. That is true. Now, whenever you see an assassin in your opponent, you pick up a alpha, you pick up a tanky, beefy, fighter, like a babe, like an alpha, like a Fervent to counter that assassin, and it is working out very well. You are seeing that right now. The turtle is up. This is an easy turtle into the hands of the Alpha. Now, the quad shadows are there, but no way. The Alpha does get stunned onto the Alpha charge with the retribution. Beautiful retribution coming up from the Alpha. He will be the one taking down that, but along with that, Alpha will be the one taking that double kill, maybe possibly the triple kill, because I do believe he has enough damage. The Infernal Pursue onto Yuzhong this time, and that will be the chip taken down. That Yuzhong now, the Federation strike coming onto play onto directly that purple pop. Will Hayabusa be on time because the Ugi Shadow kill is here, but he does get zoned, he does get stunned up, and that will be another kill into the hands of Alpha, but he will be finally shut down. Oh my god. Finally his reign of terror falls down.
After 5 consecutive kills, that was a really good snowball, but I feel like at the same time it was a little overextension as well because shut down, it's gonna give a little bit of bounty, but at the same time, that much of kills and everything, I feel like he got sufficient enough gold to be much ahead of the Hayabusa. So because of that, I feel like I guess that was a worth it trade. Now into the gold lane, Hayabusa he has to make sure because he has been ignoring the Lela for a little bit, and Lela would be a real menace for the Mia to handle because so far, like both of the marksmen 0-0, but Mia has exhausted her Inspire twice. Lela will be in trouble. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my
Wait
god.
a minute.
Hey, come on, move away. I got too a
What?
little bit emotional. How did Lela survive 4 ults to the face? Is this a tank Lela? How? Or is this my name's blessing? I am not sure because clearly saw that Lela got Curse of the Blood, a Feather Death
Yeah.
Strike, Ugi Shadow Kill.
Yeah.
How is that Lela alive? What kind of Lela is this?
Okay, that was so much damage, and yet again, Hayabusa would be the one in a very awkward position, taken down. And talking about that Lela, that was a very, very lucky Lela. Now she's gonna farm up, she's gonna get some, juicy, juicy gold into her name, and the team, the Limitless Infinix are just, pushing their luck into Limitless. So with that, they take down the turtle. They taking down that goal that they need. Now the Yuzhong might be the one onto the chopping board next because I do feel like he is getting
Ooh.
so much damage just enough from that alpha. Now, okay, the Hayabusa did get that purple buff on time. Like if he did not use his retribution, okay, he did not use his retribution. 1 second late, he would have lost it bad. But again, Chip is roaming around the map to try to get a shortcut now. This is going to be something interesting. Okay, top lane, we
Okay.
might be seeing that. We might be seeing
Yes.
that because Carmilla gets spotted out and the Mia is just trying to go in safety.
Okay, mid lane. Valentina is not that lucky into Lela. But okay, the shortcut has been used. Farsa will immediately get punished. And okay, bot lane as well. What is happening? Yuzhong is not able to win the matchup anymore. And that is looking very dire for their team. And into the mid lane, we are seeing the engage still happening. Hayabusa is not
Oh,
able to survive at all. Destruction Rush does come in. Okay, Carmilla all alone should probably retreat. I feel like that is a mistake on Mia and Carmilla's part. They should have split push during the duration, but they did not. And because of that, they were not able to get any lead. And right now, okay, even Yuzhong got taken down. Farsa gets taken down as well, right as we speak. And Mia and Carmilla, right now, they're the ones next in jeopardy. They should probably recall, and that's exactly they're doing. But they'll definitely be losing out this top turret as well. Top, mid, bottom, all structures being secured, and around 6,000 gold lead for Team Limitless in Phoenix.
that's true. I like the fact that the Alpha is just waiting it out. Given the fact that Alpha's ultimate does have a very low cooldown. Look at the FLI strike coming onto the play. A little chip damage right there, but the only tool is yet to be there to come. They are just waiting it out. Now, that feathered airstrike was just there to make sure that they are getting the purple buff into their hands. But, coming back to my point, Alpha does have a very low cooldown on his ultimate. That means he can pop it any single time, and his cooldown would be around that 6 seconds to a 10 seconds. And he could have done that, onto that Alpha, but he's waiting for that quad shadow to be over.
Yep. I mean, whenever you're facing against assassin versus assassin, the ultimate is one of your main things. The ultimate is your ultimate answer. And whoever uses it first loses out one of the utilities, and that is what he's trying to avoid, especially considering the fact that their team is on a much bigger lead. We are seeing around 6,000 goal lead into their team, as well as the deficit of 8 kills into the team Minano Denki. And all right, the map control also completely gone to the hands of Infinix. Sorry.
Definitely. Limitless and Phoenix really doing an amazing job making sure that they are getting that early game. Another alpha charge on to that Hayabusa. Oh my god, look at that curse of blood coming up. A beautiful curse of blood coming in from that Valentina, but the counter curse of blood will be there along with the feather airstrike. But the feather airstrike is definitely lacking that damage. Can we have a look at the itemization? Because I want to see if the Farsa, this Farsa does need a holy crystal after her second and as a third item, because she did make that lightning truncheon. She needs that glowing wand, and if she makes that holy crystal as well, it is gonna pop off.
Yeah, I mean, Lightning Truncheon needs the magic power to scale up, and she doesn't just have it just quite yet.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
true.
they're losing the map control quite a lot. Hayabusa is
Oh.
absolutely trying his best, but look at the damage from Lela itself. He just is cornered from every possible way, and I'm really glad that Ray is not performing bad, or I'd be I would be forced to say that Ray is becoming really useless, and I wouldn't want to say that into this game. But thankfully, perhaps my name has a blessing, or it's just a lucky coincidence. But anyways, they're going to be proceeding to the Elemental Lord. It's only been 9 minutes, and they already have the goal lead, the map lead, the kill lead, everything. And I feel like at this point, a comeback from the side of Team Minano Denki, it's very kind of close to impossible, because if they had the Lela, maybe I could have said it, but they have the Lela, the side of Infinix. And the later this
Yep.
game goes, this Lela will only become stronger. I understand Mia also scales up amazing into the late phase, but can you really compete with Lela with the Malefic gun? She has incredible range, and he cannot even reach her.
That's true. That's true. Look at that. The
At her.
melee master is here. Uigi Shadow still coming onto the play. Not so much damage. The revitalize is there, yet to be used. Both the teams are just waiting it out. I'm liking the fact that they are getting a lane sync onto the mid as well as top lane. Look at that. Paradise track coming onto the play, onto that Lord, making sure that the Lord will be very, very low, and it will be taken out. Oh, okay. Hayabusa in the sliver of HP does manage to escape. Okay, the destruction rush was like 3 steps ahead.
What?
Everyone was 2 steps ahead. She would have gotten it, but double kill picked up by Layla. She is popping her damage. She is given that critical damage that they need. Another kill picked up. Will this be a maniac? Okay, Chip falls down, and it will be the Alpha who picks up the kill and denying Layla that maniac. But Alpha in that process does fall down to that turret damage, and the kill going into the hands of the Hayabusa.
I just noticed the itemization. Lela had 2 armor items. No wonder she was able to survive the Ubi Shadow game
Yep.
into that early game. And right now, there's no stopping her. There
Eh?
is just no stopping her. She is full build. She has everything she needs. But please do not be so confident. But at the same time, okay, Ray, you're popping off, man. I'm thankful for keeping my name. But anyways, I feel like they should probably sell the armor and buy out the Berserker's Fury. But at the same time, this Lela doesn't even have Berserker's Fury, and he's able to do so much damage. Farsa didn't even stand a single chance. She disappeared. She didn't even have time to use her bird form and go away.
That's true. That's true. And then the same way Lala does get deleted as well. She comes up with the moonlight blessings and off, gone. Now, Lela again. Oh, the shortcut coming onto the play. This will be the Carmilla with just 40% of the HP running away. Look at them. Okay, the Hayabusa will be denied his purple buff yet again. So much farm into their hands, and they are not giving away the tempo that team Minano Tenki needs, and they won't be able to give it away because just because of those engages coming up from the Valentina as well as the one man army, Ray, the Lela.
I mean, at this point of the game, Ray is 504, patting on my back. And also the
Yep.
fact that it's level 14 Lela. So the only one who can possibly take down is the Hayabusa. Or if the Farsa is able to land a really good feathered airstrike. But Hayabusa cannot do anything because there's the wind of nature. And on the other, oh Ray, you better watch out because Hayabusa is just waiting for you. Okay, smart enough, sticking to the team. One more thing is basically, of course, the feathered airstrike. But if Ray buys the rose gold meteor, I think he'll be fine. But anyways, okay, Hayabusa will get out of the sticky situation. The only threat gets taken out as well. The Farsa has been sent back to the base. And because of it, Lela is going to be playing a relaxing game because the only threats are physical. And he has the Wind of Nature as well. Mia only got the Malefic gun now, which is very, very late into the game. And look at that. Hayabusa just tried something. Couldn't even use his Ubi Shadow skill. Okay, great Curse of Blood coming in. Armilla is just not able to do anything. A triple kill. Being secured by this Alpha as Team Infinix will be okay. Was that a maniac? I did not see. It didn't even process. But anyway,
No.
Team Infinix will be securing the victory, and they will be sending Team Minano Tenki to home.
Oh my God, what a match. I'm really liking the match how they are coming off as one-sided, and all those matches, all those teams are not giving away that tempo, which is another good sign. Look at that. Alpha picks up that MVP for himself, but we all know who's the real MVP here, Ray.
Definitely, there's no way Ray is in the MVP. For me, he's the MVP. But anyways, talking about the game, the analytics part, I feel like the draft was good on both ends. But yeah, the Lela played a massive part, the factor of the late game. I mean, I want to
True.
see the damage statistics. I feel like Lela dealt sufficient enough damage. And also, yep, look at that, 33% damage dealt. He might not have gotten MVP, but he has done. Like, look at it. The turret damage is 24,000. The damage is 33%. Sorry, I'm glazing Ray so much. But
That's
the truth is, I feel like Lela created a lot of impact. And on the other hand, I feel like Team Minano Tenki, they should have known their cards a little bit better because in the early game, giving Alpha those 2-3 kills, that really pushed the snowball to Team Infinix only, and they were not able to recover from that. They tried, but at the end they could not. And because of it, once you lose that early snowball and then the late game comes in, you're relied on your marksman. And in a marksman versus marksman scenario, the Lala wins it out. So I feel like there was a little bit of luck factor, as well as the fact that Team Infinix was able to secure the kills with the Alpha much better.
That's true. That's true. Definitely an amazing both the teams were amazingly enough to come here at our Joy Time Cup and battle it out fair and square. But with that, one has to go home, and that would be Milano Tenki. But don't worry, we will be coming up with new seasons as soon as possible. But for today, this was it. Ray, make some few words and then we'll just sign off.
Yeah, definitely, ladies and gentlemen. That is all for today. This is the last match of tonight. And so, thank you for everybody who tuned in and supported the channel, like and subscribe. Bring your friends and everyone because tomorrow we'll be bringing you more matches. But today, for now, that's all for today. And so, we'll bid farewell for right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Take care, or good evening if you're going to be enjoying a little bit more. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for tomorrow.